Hey guys, Katlyn Fledderus here with Canadian Musician. I'm here with Ian Thornley of Big Rec. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Perfect. So you're reaching the end here of your leg with Theory of a Deadman.
Yeah. I guess sort of the leg of the East, yeah. We're in Hamilton, and then tomorrow we're in Oshawa, and Sunday is Kitchener, and then Windsor, and then we're up to Thunder Bay, and then we start heading west, Winnipeg, etc.
How's the tour been so far?
It's been great. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. The shows have been great. They're a great bunch of guys, which always makes it easier. And yeah, it's been a challenge to try and fit as much music as we can into 75 minutes. You know, where both bands are doing the same amount of time. I don't know how many songs they can fit into theirs, but it's hard sometimes to if you want to go off on a tangent in the middle of a song or something. You always have to sort of have a clock ticking in your head. So it's like, okay, well, if I extend this part of this song, then I might have to drop that one, and that's sort of been the only challenge. But yeah, it's actually been fun to try and build a set list that we can just blow through and give everybody a little bit of something that they might.
You have been in the industry for quite some time now, and honestly, the state of the industry today has changed so drastically. How do you feel, it's changed, both musically, the industry-wise?
I don't know. I've never been one to pay too much attention to the industry side of things, because it really can, it can pull the soul out of you and make you not want to do it. It's harder, I think. It's probably a lot harder for younger bands coming up. I mean, you have that whole 15 minutes thing, I think, has moved down to about 30 seconds nowadays. And people would decide whether or not you're a good band based on a 10-second clip of something where maybe you weren't on your best, or maybe in a photograph. So, I mean, I don't really know. But I certainly know it's a lot different as far as record sales. That doesn't happen anymore. The vibe at the live shows is definitely different with iPhones and whatnot. People filming the entire thing as opposed to watching the show and enjoying it, which I find can be disconcerting at times, but I'm learning to deal with it. And I don't know, for the most part, I think there's always going to be art, and there's always going to be people that want it or need it, and I'm both of those. So I love making it, and I love having people listen to it. It's nice when you do something that you really believe in, and people react to it, whether or not you're making a pile of dough. I don't think I've ever really been about that. I've made some bad decisions through my career based on the prospect of making a shit ton of cash, but they've never really turned out because I don't think my heart was ever really in it. And I think people can sense that, So I'd rather be broke making music I want to make than be broke making music I don't want to make.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's sort of where I'm at now. And it seems to be working out. I'm not broke, but I'm carving out a living playing music. I don't think there's anything better for me.
You're comfortable, right?
Right now I am, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very comfortable chair.
Perfect. Okay, well, you said it yourself, the audience has changed. They're on their iPhones and stuff. So do you feel like your approach to the industry and your live performance has changed anyway? Or?
Not really with regard to that. I've just had to learn to accept it. Because it can be like a bucket of cold water when you're in a moment, and trying to do something, for lack of a better term, something magical, something that, really connecting with people on the stage, and then as a unit connecting with all the people in the audience, and really trying to go for that. And those magical nights only come along every now and then, and certainly those magical moments only come along now and then. And when you feel that you're in the middle of one, and your eyes are closed, and stuff's pouring out, and it's beautiful, and then you open your eyes, and there's an iPhone, and it can throw you. And it's just something I have to get used to.
Yeah.
And like Brian was saying earlier, that it is a bit of like a monkey in a cage kind of vibe. It's like, what are we doing here? Are we filming a video or are we playing a rock show? Like, fucking pay attention to us, not the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I get it. At the same time, I get it. You know, it's the new world.
Does it discourage you a lot more, or do you find like you can still just ignore it and push through and?
Yeah, it's more the latter.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to just, when I see it, I just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just pretend like it's the new lighter.
Right.
So yeah, but it's fine.